Welcome to Tradex Foods 3-Minute Market Insight. Here's the seafood news for the week of February 25th, 2013. Borealis Shrimp opened January 22nd for the Northern Shrimp Fishery. The Atlantic States Marine Fisheries Commission set the total allowable catch at 625 metric tons, which is 72% lower than the 2012 quota. Fishing off the Atlantic States is set at 2 allowable fishing days per week. To date, 119 metric tons of total allowable catch has been harvested. The market has been weak according to exporters due to an overstock in Europe of Borealis shrimp. Prices for USA Borealis shrimp are expected to remain soft through to the early spring and firm after that. Prices are 30 to 40 cents a pound lower than 2012 summer prices. In regards to the Canadian Borealis fishery, as of February 19th, 37 metric tons had been harvested with no published quota by DFO. Early regulatory discussions predict some large quota cuts in certain areas to be announced with the 2013 quota. For reference, the 2012 quota was set at 134,865 metric tons, with a total harvest of 93,996 metric tons per the DFO published statistics. The Canadian fishery begins once pack ice recedes, allowing access to the Newfoundland Labrador fishing grounds. The EU has been the primary market of early harvest Borealis shrimp, as there is an autonomous tariff quota allowing 20,000 tons of Canadian harvest shrimp into the EU duty-free. The tariff, known as the ATRQ, was effective 2010 to 2012, but is expected to remain the same for the 2013 to 2015 period. Current Borealis prices for 250, 350 count shrimp meat range from $4.25 to $4.40 US a pound. It is worth mentioning that 2013 marks the start of the new duty-free allowance by the EU for a competitive species, Pandalis jordani. You may recall from previous episodes the EU has made allowances for 3,000 metric tons of US caught Pandalis jordani to now enter the EU duty-free. The provision will help to reinforce USA Oregon shrimp prices and help US processors compete with Canadian packers. With EU importers reporting an overstock of shrimp, it is uncertain what market prices will be once USA and the Canadian fisheries are fully underway. Now let's talk a little bit about haddock. Buyers of Atlantic haddock may have noticed price strengthening during recent weeks. The 38,000 metric ton quota reduction for 2013 announced by the joint Russian-Norwegian Fisheries Commission has driven prices up over the past 4 weeks. Finished loins and fillet prices have gone up by 10 to 15 cents a pound. Refresh and secondary processing companies in the US and in China are predicting more increases as raw material prices continue to climb. Prices will increase more as a shortage of supply is realized by importers and secondary processors. USA and Canada harvest of haddock for the fresh market is considerably down. USA statistics showing harvest at 50% of the harvest with 2 months of fishing remaining. Shortage of fresh fish has East Coast USA refreshers buying large volumes of haddock during this Lent period. Previous pricing for Norwegian haddock was $2,700 US per metric ton delivered port. Current prices are closer to $2,900. Thank you for joining me for the Tradex Foods 3-Minute Market Insight. This is Robert Reierson. Buy smart and eat more seafood.